Hi there, this is James from Burton Waters Boat Sales here in Ipswich. We're about to do this walk round of this stunning Prestige F4.9. So let's have a look down the side of the boat. As you can see, she's got these stunning lines with these windows. And we've obviously got the sun shining on her today, which is really nice. It's very cold, I hasten to add though. One of the key features of this boat is this lovely side exit and entrance from the starboard side of the boat. Really does make it nice for crew communication, but it also gives you a nice flow around the boat as well. Now, as we come along the side here, we come to the stern of the boat, and at the back here we have this hydraulic bathing platform. The beauty with this is you can have your tender chocked on here, and you can use the platform to actually lower the vessel into the water and then bring it back out. But also on this bathing platform you'll see that there is a change in the teak, and this basically, as this goes down, this gives you then like a stairway straight into the water. So it really is fantastic. Now, as we step aboard, one key thing to note is you've got two good access points from the bathing platform into the cockpit itself. So it really is a really good setup. Now, what Prestige have done here, and it is very new, very different, they've given us a different seating arrangement. That obviously has also given us the benefit of having two access points from the bathing platform, whereas you traditionally have either a bench or an L-shaped seating arrangement. With this, it means when you're with friends, family, sitting out here in the sun, you're facing each other, you can have a conversation, and then you've got the outlook onto the water in the amongst of this conversation instead of being inhaled in. Now, you can also have the canopy, which this boat has got, which comes right the way round, so you can make it as another area even in the less clement weather as well. Also the benefit of having this, and the table does open out, so you can have, if you're out here for lunch, it makes for a very nice sized table as well. Gives you good access to your side decks, and that obviously for your crew and the family for getting around the boat makes it an awful lot easier. And it's a nice flow through the boat, it's not one leap up. Now, some really cool things here is you've got this opening window straight from the galley, and we'll see that in just a second when we go inside. It's lovely, so if you're entertaining or someone's preparing the food and the rest of the family's here, you've got the benefit of still being in the conversation, nobody feels left out. The other thing with this vessel, she has got the third docking station, so this is lovely for when you're coming in astern. It means you can see everything that's going on as you come in, especially for Mediterranean moorings. And this boat is a brand new boat. It can be sold ex-tax, so it can go out to the EU or further afield, and it is equipped with air conditioning. This boat is also on the Volvo IPS system, Volvo IPS 650. That does not mean it's got 650 horsepower per engine, but basically it's got 480 horsepower per engine, which makes this a lovely cruising, economical boat in the grand scheme of things. Now, this lovely mirrored glass here, when this is shut and you're sitting there and you're cruising, gives a good reflection back as well. So, if we step inside, what I'm going to do is just slip my shoes off, as it is a brand new boat, and we'll come in, and this is where you've got this lovely aft galley. You've got a lovely freezer compartment, so if you want ice in your gin and tonic, you can have that set up, and then a lovely big fridge. Nice thing with that fridge, especially if you're going away for a long period of time, you can put plenty of food in there as well. The other benefit she has is this boat has a generator, so you've got an electric hob. Good thing with that is you've got no gas on the boat. So it is obviously, gas is dangerous on boats if you have a gas leak because it builds up, it can't escape from the bilges. 4 pans can go on there at once. You've got an electric microwave combi oven just here, and this is the best bit because I hate washing up. Got a little dishwasher just there as well. Also, you know, you've got plenty of storage around here, all the way around the boat, plenty of places to put your bits and bobs. And then as we come round, if you're all inside the boat and everybody's sitting around this lovely saloon area, which we'll come to in a moment, you're still not out of the conversation. You're still part of what is going on. And it does mean that you can use the whole boat for entertaining, and everybody can still mingle through. So it really is a good setup. Nice door to the boat as well. The other benefit you have here is as soon as you come into the boat, you've got all your controls, your isolators, your heating system, and you've also got an inverter on this boat as well. So it's all just there as you walk into the boat itself. Coming round, you can now see this inside door again, side door on the boat, giving you a lovely way in and out of the boat, continuing that flow through the boat as well. And then this seating area here is lovely. It wraps all the way around, and what Prestige have done here is they've raised the saloon section. Not only is that, and the whole boat is raised, to be fair, not only does it give you loads of space below, but it means when you are sitting in the boat, you've got a fantastic view out onto the water. And it's not just from the sides, you can see straight out the back as well, and out the front. So you do get that 360 panoramic view around you. And what I really like is the lighting. So instead of having direct lights beaming down onto you, you've got this subtle lighting, indirect, with some nice shape to it as well as lighting that's going around the bottom here. The table here is electric, so you can have it set as we have now for dining, or you can fold the leaves in, drop it down and have it as a coffee table. So really is a lovely, lovely setup. Now, you can also, when you're wanting TV, you can have the TV. It's all pre-wired for the TV to go there. You can pull that up and you can all happily sit and watch TV. But when you've got guests aboard, you can just shut that away. Really nice. I like that feature, must say. At the helm here, you get good visibility all around you. As I said, you get good visibility from the saloon. On here, you've got two Garmin chart plotters, which can give you all the information you need. You can have it set up with the engine dial showing on here. You can have the radar on here, your chart plotter on here, anything, any combination with all the different informations you want. And that is set up to your own personal format. And then you've got obviously all your other controls around the boat, including the Volvo Penta joystick control, which is lovely. One of my other really favourite parts of this boat is the fact that you can walk this staircase down. Just looks lovely, and I love the lighting just behind that panel. So let's go down and have a look what the boat has to offer. So unusually, the master cabin is forward, and it sits quite high in the boat as well, so you've got good visibility out of these windows with your porthole on, with again lighting that's indirect in the ceiling. You've obviously got your spotlights for when you're reading, and you've got extra windows coming down to give plenty of light in here, and each person can get into the bed from each side. So in the middle of the night, if you get up and you need the toilet, you haven't got to wake your partner up when you get up to do that. And you've also then got a lovely little seat here as well. So it does give you a room to separate away from guests on your boat if you just want that bit of peace and quiet. And then the really nice feature is your ensuite. It's a lovely, lovely arrangement. You've got that separate shower, so it does mean you can take all your wash bag, your towel, keep it all in there, and it is on your ensuite, which is really nice. So if you have got guests aboard, there is a day head, which I'll show you in a moment, but all your personal stuff, bits and bobs, can all be left out. And the toilet is separate from the shower as well. You've got the two sinks, the his and her sinks. So you've got this lovely door here. Now, the nice thing with this door is when you slide it across, it gives you a full-length mirror. So if you're getting dressed up to go out for the night, you can check how you've presented yourselves. Really is lovely. You've also got a mirror over there where your wardrobe is as well, and the ability to have your TV on the wall, so you can watch TV whilst in bed. There's plenty of storage in here as well, which is nicely and discreetly hidden away. And then as we go back down through the boat, we then come to the further two cabins. As I say, this is a 3-cabin boat, which has the options to have 2 singles, or you can have, in this cabin here, you can have it as 2 singles, or slide it across to make a double berth. And again, your guests just enjoy lovely views out onto the water as well. They've got a nice, good hanging space in there with good mirror. And then in this cabin here, you've got the 2 fixed singles, nicely with all this indirect lighting again. you've got lovely open views onto the water, and also you've got the benefit of more hanging space. Plus, as we come round, you've also got a lot of storage here. Absolutely fantastic. So if you are going away for a long period of time, you have got plenty of space to put your bits and bobs. Prestige's really gone out the way to give you plenty of storage. Now the next one is the day head. This is nice. Again, you've got the separate shower with the screen, as you can see. So it means your guests can take their bits and bobs in there. They're not going to fill their wash bag up with water, and it makes a very comfortable experience. The two guest cabins are down towards the stern of the boat, giving you a separation between your guests and your master cabin, which is a really nice feature. Then as we go back up, obviously we come up to the level where your master cabin is, and then we come back up again, and we are then in the saloon. And let's go and have a look at the Flybridge. This is particularly nice. So what we'll do is we'll just slip our shoes on and we'll pop upstairs. Right, so now we go up the stairs. It's a lovely staircase up onto the Flybridge. I've got to say, it's a bit of a chill. It's a nice sunny day here in Ipswich Beacon Marina, but boy is it cold. As you might even pick up in the videos, a little bit of ice here on the Flybridge. You get a stunning view from up here. Really is. And you've got a ton of seating space as well. You can extend the table to make it bigger for you if you're having lunch up here. Great on a lovely hot sunny day. You can also have the option to have the barbecue up here. This can easily be added to the boat. We've left it as your choice, but it can be added and it goes here and you just lose that seat there. With that, you would then get the barbecue grill, a fridge here, so you can sort of serve food and everything from the Flybridge. You've also got the benefit of this forward-facing sun pad. The seat here has the ability to be slide forward, infill, and then it gives you a lovely forward-facing sun pad. So it can either be a lovely place for people to sit whilst you're cruising forward-facing, or whilst you're cruising, enjoying lying down and the sun on them. And then you've got this lovely helm position here as well. Everything that's down below is repeated. The only difference is you have one chart plotter screen up here, so you can split that to chart, depth, engine, whatever you wish to have. And obviously, again, as I said before, you can set it up as you want it to be. Now, looking forward, as I say, you get a lovely, great view from here. Looking forward, you've got a sun pad area. The boat has got the sun pad cushions as well, so you can put those onto the boat. The deck was a bit wet this morning with the ice, so we didn't get them wet. So as you can see, it's a lovely space for entertaining, really nice feels of quality in the fabrics and everything. And then let's head back down and have a look in the engine room. It's a lovely accessible engine room. The nice thing is, for either your skipper, before we go out on out to sea, you can easily get to the engine room without having to move anything to get down there and do all your inspections. As you see, you've got the generator there, you've got the two engines are there, obviously, and there's great space around those units. So, yeah, I hope you can see how it offers a great space. So, just to round up, really, you know, it's a very different boat to what the previous Prestiges have been. It gives a lovely feel of movement around the boat. You have got some other little extras on here that I haven't mentioned. There's a camera so you can see the stern. And if you watch the full video of us manoeuvring the boat out of confined quarters and back in, you'll probably see that on the video. And it's very helpful when you're up on the Flybridge, just trying to see exactly where your bathing platform is as you start to swing the boat round. I know you've got the docking station here, but when you're going down that tight area that we were using, you do need to be able to see the bow, so you need to know where that is. So that's where that camera comes in. She's also got things like fusion. You've got power sockets out here, so you can plug stereo in or whatever. But saying that, the fusion system speakers are all out here. You know, you can really turn it into your own little island or a bit of a party island or whatever you wish to do. And you've got this lovely blue lighting that goes up the decks as well. You've also got, just down here is a access to what can be the skipper's cabin. It makes great place for storage. Really has, you know, we've got a lot of the bits and pieces on the boat. The boat is brand new, hasn't been fully PDI'd or anything yet, but she is available on the market, and she is at Ipswich Beacon Marina. My name's James, this is Burton Waters Boat Sales. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.